today's episode of the Tampa Bay Rays franchise here on MLB The Show 25. It's episode 12, but in today's episode, we go through opening day, and this is why the video is so long, because we go through the whole entire opening day game, and then sim a couple weeks into the season to see how the Rays are doing here. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Bo Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. On a line out towards center. Palacios makes the grab, and there's one down. There's a Pirates lineup now. And Singing, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitch. 24, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And first offering is fouled off. Reynolds, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Two outs. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. Nope. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So up next, Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike. Conine gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Righty delivers. Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at first, one away. That one missed. Ground ball, could be two. Slinging it to first in time. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Marcelo Medina in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Just missed.
2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just off the outside corner, and it's a full count. Key Brian Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Through an inning, no score here on the show. New inning getting started at the plate for Pittsburgh. Ryan McMahon. Nelson back to work. And that is out of play.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air. Caminero. And there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Jared Triolo.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jared Triolo, the next to hit. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Moving to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back.
And
bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay. Key Brian Hayes.
Hey.
And the first offering is not close. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Dahlbeck settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. This one in the air, center field. Moniak gets under it, makes the grab for the second out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
So digging in, Jake Rogers. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That misses the zone. Ball one.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Ball inside.
Richie Palacios in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off down the right side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got it. That K is his third of the game. One hit, one left. We head on down to the third inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
In there at the knees.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Owen Chu now battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Top of the third, no score. Ball one there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. It's 2-2. Just missed. On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Out front, rip foul. 1 out and a runner at second here on opening day. Swings and misses. Rogers to first, and Bichette is retired. Nice job behind the plate there.
The right fielder,
Stone Garrett getting ready to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Dahlbeck on at second with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that'll do it. Pirates lead 1. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
That one in triple digits. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Next offering is outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Spencer Steer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. That's too low. 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. And it's 1-2. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. No score. As we go to the top of the 4th, B-Ray coming to the plate now.
Brian Reynolds.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that's in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2-2 now. And there's the ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He popped out his first time. Just missed. McMahon, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Conine. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The first baseman,
and up
Wilson
to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Ball to strike. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, and the count's full. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and lifted in the air. Conine makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcelo Medina. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a ball.
That's down and in. Popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Key Bryant.
Now batting Key Bryant Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering in the dirt. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Runner on at first with one gone. Trevor Larnach next to hit for the Rays. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hayes over at first with one away. There's the strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ryan Rocchio next to hit for the Rays. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Rays strand just the one, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Nelson back to work. That's off the mark. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Darius Vines getting ready to go. Winkowski also getting ready. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go ahead run on base. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jared Triolo. Ball one, no strikes. Fought off foul. just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Mickey Moniak. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, you're playing with fire starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs here on opening day. And that drops in for a strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Turns to second for one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bobby Dahlbeck will hit next. Doubled his first time. Down and away for ball one. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's 1-2. That one missing inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The bat, number 13, shortstop Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off. And that's a little high. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air, center field. Palacios on his way over. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. Pirates strand a couple. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. that one at triple digits.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Not
One
close
ball,
with that
two
one.
strikes.
1-2 to count.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Richie Palacios, the
Number
next to hit,
1,
struck out
Richie
swinging his first time.
Palacios.
Yeah.
One down, base is empty. Out to short, sneaks through, base hit. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Skeens checks over to first, and he's back. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial
Now
with the
batting,
call.
the
I
first
think he got a
baseman,
little bit of favor on the
Victor.
mound, no question about it. It's not
Here.
exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So up next, Junior Caminero. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Paul Skeens won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
Anthony
Pittsburgh.
Solometo comes on
Number
now,
75.
on for his major league debut, and a moment he will
Solometo.
never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And now Marcelo Medina. That one missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer up and loosening in the pen. Weaver getting loose as well. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that ends the inning. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Darius Vines.
And this is an important part of this game.
20.
Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett. Swinging a foul straight back. In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Palacios going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder
Brian Reynolds here.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Palacios under it. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Foul ball. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's just foul. Up and in. 3-2 now. Wilson Contreras waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
All over that one right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball.
Foul ball there. One-two to Contreras. That misses. Now 2-2. That's to third. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rays 2 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Hey.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Hey, 2.
Next
That's ball
offering
2.
is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One down.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
Down the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. This one in the air. Bichette moving under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Yainer Diaz. That's in for a strike. Vines goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a foul ball. Right side, Steer. He steps on the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it, 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Moniak at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. To the right side, and that one handled, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there, midway in inning number 7. Bottom of the inning, here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. First offering, and it just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next pitch is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
3-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Conine stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Ball, that's just out.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side of the seventh. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Trevor Moody.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Mason Miller, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Serpa, a left-hander, also throwing. The tying run at the plate. And misses inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Stone Garrett. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, fouled off. Two outs.
Ball.
In the dirt. No
One ball,
advance.
two strikes,
Good
now.
job behind the dish. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. That's out to center field. Palacios has a beat on it. He's got it. And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the eighth. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike. And that misses. And 1-1. Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, Dahlbeck. To first, 2 up, 2 down. Marcelo Medina next to hit for the Rays. A switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Aaron Bummer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Reynolds trying to get there. And that is that. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 19, Mason Miller.
Leading off, Ryan McMahon. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Wow. And it's 2-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that's way high. And now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Nope.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Clips the corner. And that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is. Yainer Diaz, the next Pirate to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Tying run at the plate. And downstairs. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Swing and a foul straight back. This could end it. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now a move being made at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Liover Peguero. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Mickey Moniak. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. 2 and 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got it in, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.